Takes his time. Frank Robinson gets ready at the plate. Robbie looks at a pitch. Drysdale comes to a set position, delivers again, and Frank rips into this one. Tommy Davis going back, but it's gone. It's in there for a home run. Russ Snyder rounds third base and trots on home with a first run of this 1966 World Series. And here comes Frank Robinson. He's still spearheading the Orioles, just as he did during the season in pacing their pennant drive. Robbie led the circuit in hitting, runs batted in, and homers to become the first American League Triple Crown winner since Mickey Mantle in 1956. Frank Robinson walks to the plate to start the sixth inning for the Orioles. On a 3-2 count, Frank hammers a long drive to right center that falls between Willie Davis and Ron Fairley. Robbie races around the third for an easy triple. Now let's see what really happened. Fairley and Davis both are there in time, but they hesitate, stop, and back off while the ball drops between them. Koufax now faces the massive Boog Powell, and the big fellow singles to right center. And Frank Robinson trots home with another run. Frank Robinson steps to the plate in the Oriole fourth with one out and nobody on. Drysdale fires, and Robbie blasted deep to left. It's a home run. A tremendous drive of 410 feet. That's number 2 for Robbie in the series. He topped the majors with 49 during the season, and Dodger pitching hasn't been able to slow him down a bit. Frank heads for the bench, and a hero's welcome from his mates as well as the fans.
As happened in 1966, it was Frank Robinson leading the Baltimore Charge. The American League's MVP and Triple Crown winner 3 years ago exploded back to life this spring. His eyes were finally better, he was signed early, and he began the season by walloping 10 home runs in the month of April. The only man ever to do that.
I think one of the things that, of course, Frank Robinson is hoping, maybe wondering if he's going to make a move here.
No, one thing with Frank, he's pretty limited with that injury earlier, having to insert Orsolak. Of course, he has the 2 catchers, and he has Mike Devereaux as an extra outfielder, but that's about it.
And, of course, if you put Devereaux in for a DH, then you lose the possibility of moving him to a defensive position, or if you do, your pitcher has to bat. There's all kinds of complications. So Larry Sheets is really going to get an opportunity to do what he wants to do, which is to hit off.
Jim Traber waiting on deck. 3-3 game here in the bottom of the third.
Oakland had one of those kind of games last night against the Seattle Mariners. They had 5 home runs out there at the Coliseum.
WJZ-TV, Raleigh, North Carolina. W47AGT, Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Thanks for joining us.
So if there's any confusion, Frank thinks it's on the part of Terry Cooney, the home plate umpire. See, he didn't try to bunt the ball. That's
pulled the bat back. Unless the pitch was in the strike zone, it certainly didn't appear to be.
No, that ball was not in the strike zone.
Well, I'm very pleased with the overall play of the ball club. We played good defense. We've had some timely hitting and some big home runs. Also, we've done the little things that we have to do to win ball games. And overall, I think the pitching has been very good. We have some good starting pitching, and we've had good work out of the bullpen. So I'm very happy the way we played so far.